Hello, what's up and what's happening? Welcome back to the Jacksonville Jaguars franchise, and today we're going to have a battle versus those 6-1 Tennessee Titans. Both teams are in first place in the AFC South. When it comes to the Titans, this team is absolutely phenomenal. 98 overall punter, right end is 96, strong safety 96 as well. Then you got Alex Brown at right end at 94. You got Troop at tight end at 92. Levi Jones is going to be out today. He's 92 overall as well, and so is Vince Young. 11 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, but he also has 360 yards rushing, 3 touchdowns, and he is an absolute monster when he gets out of the pocket. The rushing attack is not what we used to. Chester Taylor, 87 overall, not a bad running back, but you're used to Earl Campbell if you're a fan of the Oilers. You're used to Eddie George, who played for the Oilers and Titans. I know it's the same team, but you know what I'm saying. And then, of course, the great Derrick Henry. And Chris Brown wasn't a bad running back. And who could forget CJ 2K? So the O-line is decent. The right side could use some work. Got some young guys on the right side of the O-line. Both of them are 79 overall. And you already know that we got the man, the myth, the legend, the sack artist himself, Reggie Hayward. He is going to be rushing from that side of the O-line. Linebacker core is pretty solid. Secondary looks good. Otto, Jones, Hill. Hill's going to be out for this one, but a very good secondary. Mark Hughes, who I love, second-year safety. So it should be a good one here from Jacksonville. Both teams are 6-1. The Colts are trying to keep pace. They're 5-3. And the Houston Texans, who have lost everybody, their quarterback, their cornerback, who plays for the Raiders, who intercepted us in our last episode, and, of course, Andre Johnson, have all moved on. Young looking deep downfield. That pass broken up by Prescott. We have one of the better secondaries in the NFL. Second down and 10. They run the ball with Taylor. Big hit laid upon him. That's Sanders with the stop. Third down and 7. They throw it up and give me that Yahoo. Zay Hurt. Albert Prescott with another pick, and it's turned into a no-fly zone in Jacksonville. Taking the shot deep to Jones, and that pass is over his outstretched arms. We run the ball, Steven Jackson, for 3 there. So third down, 7 yards to go. Sims has it. Sims throws it to Jackson, makes the catch, and he's going to have a first down. Now, I believe it went Major Applewhite, Chris Sims, and then Vince Young at quarterback. I could be wrong about that, but I think that's how it played out at Texas University. Third down and 3 now for Chris Sims. Looking downfield. Throws it's going to be picked off by Marshall. It looked to be a zone coverage. The linebacker was headed to the sideline, stopped on the dime, and gets the ball back for the Tennessee Titans. They run the ball for 5, second down and 5. Play fake, and we get a sack, and Stroud, the big D tackle, coming through in a major way. Troop makes the catch right there. Beautiful effort, but nowhere near the first down marker. So the Titans got to punt this one away, and Mathis gets up the sideline. He's going to give us decent field position. Going to run the ball with Jackson. Great tackle there by Pac-Man. And now it's going to be second down and 10 for Sims. Looks right, throws it to the rookie Mills, and the pass will bounce off of his hands. 4-man rush by the Titans. We throw it quickly to Fitzgerald, but he's unable to pick up the first down, and the Titans take back open. The defense has struggled, to say the least. They run the ball, Prescott with the stop. They run the ball, Prescott with another stop. So third down and 6. Young has it. Young under pressure. Reggie Hayward with the sack. And their drive comes to a screeching halt. Neither team has crossed the 50 so far today. MJD, he's like, yo, hush your lip, hush your mouth. I got this. He takes it over the 50 and in the Tennessee Titan territory. We give it to MJD again, and he's looking really good. Gain of 3 there, second down and 7. We run it with them, and this time the rushing attack goes backwards to end the first quarter. So third down and 9 to start the second. Sims fires it to Barry. Barry makes the catch, turns upfield, and gets crossed the orange line. We run the ball with Jackson, and on second down and short, we pick up the first down. 12 personnel, MJD the back. He gets the carry on second down and 6. He's going to pick up 5. So third and inches, we give it to him here, and the Titans knew it was coming. They sent all the defenders right at MJD. He goes nowhere. And we got to settle for a field goal. Kick is up, kick is good. So we do strike first. But again, this ball game has not lived up to the hype unless you love defense, unless you love a good pitcher's duel. That pass caught by Givens. And Givens, he's going to break this one out for a gain of around 20 and a first down. Taylor to the left side. He gets brought down to a gain of 2. We send a blitz. Young with time takes a hit as he lets it fly. Caught by Trooper. He is not going to get the first down, so the Jacksonville Jaguars take back over. We go up the gut, gain of 5. I formation. Sims dropping back. Still dropping back. Has Jones, and he puts the pass on the money. Move those chains. 2:16 to go here in the second quarter. We run the ball with Jackson. And that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Third down. We throw it up. Double coverage and Matt Jones getting his moss on as he goes over 2 Titans defenders and brings that thing in. Sims under pressure. Nobody got open. He runs out of time and the Titans get a sack. Third down and 21. Throws it into a crowd of Tennessee defenders. And we're just happy it wasn't intercepted because they would have had great field position. Instead, we pin them on the other side of their 25. Young breaks the tackle, still loose. Vince Young up to the 40-yard line, third down and 10. Young over the middle, broken up by Andre Thomas. And that's going to take us to the second half of play. So first down and 10, 3-0 is the score. We're going to run the ball with Steven Jackson. And Oregon State Beaver picks up a decent game. Sims looking downfield has Chad Jackson on third down, hauls it in. And that's going to be a first down for Jacksonville. Got to start putting drives together. That pass caught by Fitzgerald. And Sims starting to heat up. First and 10, going back to the air. Jackson's open again. Chad Jackson crosses the 30-yard line. And we're in Tennessee Titan territory, cooking with grease, Grandpa's recipe. That pass caught by Jammer. Jammer breaks a tackle, and Jammer has us inside the 10. Steven Jackson gets the carry and takes it across the goal line, and the Jacksonville Jaguars are up by 10. The first touch on the ball game comes here in the third quarter. Play fake. Then they toss it to Taylor. Created a play right there. Prescott with another tackle. He's been all over the field. They run the ball with Taylor again, this time brought down by Paul Pruitt. Now they run the ball on third down, and Stroud is there for the stop. And we take back over again. Our defense right now is pitching a shutout. We're going to run the ball with Jackson. Jackson going to turn the corner, and he's going to pick up a nice gain there. Third down. Sims looking for Fitzgerald, makes the catch. And Larry has us at the Titans' 35-yard line. Play fake. Rolling right is Sims. Throws it deep, and it's going to be picked off by Tank Williams. So we've done a decent job protecting the football, but there we throw our second pick of the game. Can the Titans capitalize? Vince Young on the money, and the Titans go up to the 50-yard line. 4-man rush by Jacksonville. Vince Young throws into a crowd, and Troop comes down with it. They throw it to Troop again. He's been the main target today. 3 straight catches on this drive, and they have another first down. They throw it. Tight coverage and broken up by Barton. Intended for Jensen. Now they throw it to Derek White, and he gets brought down shy of the first down. So from the 11, they run the ball with Taylor, and Taylor's not thinking first down. He's thinking touchdown, and the Titans are thinking comeback. They're down by just 3. Chris Sims gonna take it and run it. Just about a yard shy from the first down. Looking for Jackson. Jackson having a big game. Makes the catch there. And brought down at the other side of the 45. Sims looking. Sims going to Jackson again and again. He gets open. The Florida Gator having one of his best games of his career. Sims throws it to the left side. Caught by MJD. Powers through the contact. And he gets into the end zone. Pac-Man tried to stop him, but he failed. So here come the Titans with the ball down by 10. Derek White makes the catch along the sideline, and now Young runs it for a first down. 1st and 5. Young to Edwards. He hauls it in. And the Titans got to score quickly, and they're moving the ball just as quickly as they need to score. That pass caught by Jensen, and he gets down to the 1. Young throws it. Picked off. Andrew Thomas, Rookie of the Year last year, coming through again this year with another pick. So We take over up by 10, trying to milk the clock. We do get stopped. So the Titans get the ball back with around 40 seconds on the clock. Vince Young's going to tuck in and run. They got to hurry back to the line of scrimmage. They fake the spike. He runs it, and he picks up a handful for a first down. 21 seconds on the clock. No timeouts for Tennessee. Young looking downfield, going to get sacked. They sent everybody deep, so they got to hurry back to the line of scrimmage, and they're going to run out of time. The Titans fall to Jacksonville 17-7. So maybe not the greatest game. Again, if you love pitching duels, then maybe this was the game for you. Our offense was pedestrian, but not as pedestrian as the Titans offense. Or maybe the Titans defense is not as good as our defense. We turned the ball over twice, but we forced 2 turnovers. We only gave up 1 sack, but we got after their quarterback a lot more frequently. Our rushing attack was not the greatest, but we stayed consistent with it. Between MJD and Palmer and Steven Jackson, we were able to carry the ball close to 25 plus times. Hayward with 2 sacks, Stroud with a sack, Thomas and Prescott both had picks. The Packers can't win. The Giants beat them 34-24. The Panthers take care of the Rams. Steelers, they beat the Browns. The Buccaneers over those Saints. The Saints are at 500. Colts over the Bills. Skins take care of the Texans. The Jets over the Chiefs. The Ravens, they beat the Dolphins. Seahawks and Raiders, old school AFC matchup. Who remembers when the Seahawks won the AFC? They beat the Raiders. Then you got the Patriots over the Bengals. We took care of the Titans. Cardinals fall to the Niners. Eagles beat down the Vikings. And the Lions, they welcomed Dallas to town, and they beat the Dallas Cowboys. And we have them next. They have a rookie quarterback, one of the better quarterbacks in this rookies class. Very, very good quarterback, but the wins just aren't there. Andre Johnson, 91 overall, is his main target. Julius Jones is shaking up. Fanica's their best player at guard. Might be his last year in the league. This is his last year of his contract. So Trey Nickerson, out of Kansas State, 99 throw power, 83 throw accuracy, 74 awareness. Looks to be a very good one. No Jones, no Barber. Barber is out for the season. Had 1 touchdown before he got hurt on 102 carries and 300 plus yards. So it will be Bryce McMillan, rookie out of Virginia Tech. 3rd round pick, 89 overall, 86 break tackle. The carry and the catching, though, not that great. Andre Johnson, he's good at catching the football, but might not have the most opportunities. He's used to Chad Pennington, who was his quarterback the last few years. Now he has to deal with a rookie and a brand new situation in Dallas. But at least he's not in Houston anymore, because Houston, again, is bringing up the bottom of the AFC South. Not even close. The last few years, every team has been above 500. The Houston Texans can't say that this year. They're 3-6, and I know last year they finished below 500, but they were a lot closer than they are right now. Nickerson takes a shot deep, has his man, but overthrows him. He was able to make the catch, but couldn't stay in bounds. 2nd down and 15. Nickerson throws it, picked off. Andre Thomas, another, and he's going to take it to the crib. Last year, some were saying the defense was the problem, but maybe this year the defense is the reason. We have more picks as a team than touchdowns. I mean, offensively. So our defense has definitely kept us in ball games, and hopefully they can continue to do that. Nickerson gonna find Bell, makes the catch for 8. Quick pass, nearly intercepted by De'Antoine Johnson. And now it's gonna be 3rd down and 2. They fake it to McMillan. Nickerson fires it into a tight window. Fasano makes the catch up the numbers. There's going to be a 1st down for Dallas. They throw it to Bell, his 2nd catch of the contest. And now it's going to be 2nd down and 6, 4-man rush. Nickerson under pressure. Stroud, another sack. 3rd down and 11. Nickerson with time, throws it, and it's going to be caught. De'Antoine Johnson had a chance at it. Instead, is going to be caught by Andre Johnson. McMillan to the left side, brought down by Prescott, and now Prescott is shaken up. We really don't want to play without him. He's one of the best safeties in the game. Nickerson throws it at the feet of his fullback, and now they can go for a play fake on 3rd down, and Will Allen off of the blitz. We send him from the nickelback spot, gets to the quarterback, and the Cowboys got to settle for 3. Kick is up, kick is good. Mathis from inside his own 5. Past the 20 and brought down at the 25-yard line. Prescott should come back in. Going to get some icy hot on that thing. Jackson up the gut, and Jackson, he's going to pick up 2. Sims looking downfield, looking for Mercedes Lewis. His first catch of the season. He got hurt during the preseason. If you look at his right arm, you can see some extra protection down by the wrist. So that's not something that I did. That's something that the game did, and that's something that these newer football games should do too. If somebody's injured, they should have some equipment to suggest that they're fighting through an injury. Sims looking downfield. Sims going to throw this one on the run. Caught by Steven Jackson. Turns upfield. Brought down by DeMarcus Ware. That's a first down. We throw it. Caught by Barry. And Barry is like, don't forget about me. He's still our starting tight end because Mercedes Lewis is still questionable. Well, he's probable to play today, which he is playing. But he's not the higher overall tight end as of right now. If he's fully healthy, he's 87 overall, which will make him better than Barry. But right now, he's around 78, 79 overall. 3rd down and 7. Sims looking downfield. Throws a straight. Caught by Jones. Brought down at the 10-yard line. Sims going to the air. Throws it to Steven Jackson. Has a receiving touchdown. I believe he had around 5 receiving touchdowns last year. So that's going to do it for the first quarter of play. The Cowboys take over to start the second. McMillan running through contact. Then he gets brought down by Johnson. And the Antoine Johnson is now shaken up. 2nd down and 3. They give it to Johnson, a fullback. That's Jeremy Johnson, the ex-Bengal. Move those chains and we get another sack. It's Mr. Hayward again. Nickerson looking downfield, has his man Bell, and Bell gets brought down right at the orange line, and it will be enough to move those chains. Then McMillan going backwards, Paul Pruitt with a big hit. Johnson's going to be out for the rest of the game. They fire into a crowd. Thomas, another. He was Defensive Rookie of the Year last year. Could he mess around and be Defensive Player of the Year this year? I think he's going to be one of the best middle linebackers in the league to come. That pass caught by Fitzgerald, and Fitzgerald has a gain of 9. Sims looking downfield as we spread things out. Going to throw this one deep, looking for Jammer, who brings it in. A.C. Jammer got behind Dallas, chucked up the deuces, and says, I'm out of here. I'm going back to my mama house. Touchdown Jacksonville on a beautiful dime by Sims. I don't know if the ball was supposed to go that direction, but it worked out nonetheless. They run the ball, we shut it down. They run the ball, we shut it down. Evan Lee with the TFL. 3rd down and 12. Nickerson under pressure, throws it to Barton. He's also a Jacksonville defender. Another pick by this Jacksonville defense. Jones-Drew to the outside. Jones-Drew going to get brought down by Deion Grant, the ex-Jaguar. Sims looking downfield. Throws it to Barry in the end zone, and that's going to fall incomplete. That sets up 4th down. So we're unable to score a touchdown with the good field position, but we do knock home a field goal. Nickerson lets it fly. Caught by Bell. Gets brought down right at the 1st down marker by Prescott, who's back in the ball game, and we drafted him to replace Deion Grant, who's now a Cowboy. Nickerson going to throw this one deep downfield, and that pass broken up. So 3rd down and 10. Fasano in motion. Nickerson receives the snap, throws it. It's tipped away by Williams. So we throw it to Larry Fitzgerald, and Larry Fitzgerald's going to pick up a couple, but it's enough to move those chains. 1st down. Sims looking. Sims rolling left. Stops, pops, throws it, and DeMarcus Ware steps in front of Matt Jones and picks it off. That's our first mistake of the ball game. Nickerson lets it fly. Caught. Johnson, they're going to rule the fumble. I don't know. That should have been ruled a catch right there. I'm just joking. McMillan up the gut, and that's going to result in a touchdown. So Dallas takes advantage of our blunder, and now it's 24-10. Cowboys down by 14. Taking a shot deep, picked off by Grant. Grant going to take this one to the 32-yard line, and that's where the Cowboys will take over. Back-to-back drives ends with a Sims pick. That pass, though, picked off by Paul Pruitt. Neither quarterback wants the football. 2nd down, 5 yards to go. Sims dropping back under pressure, and he gets hit from behind. 9 seconds on the clock. Sims rifles this one to the sideline. That pass falls incomplete. Don't think Fitzgerald would have caught it inbounds anyway. So Hail Mary time, and Sims gets to about the 10. It's broken up there, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So the numbers are in our favor. We forced 4 turnovers, but we turned the ball twice ourselves. And without those, it might be a bigger deficit on the scoreboard for the Dallas Cowboys. Good kick return by Mathis. We get the ball to Jackson, bouncing off of defenders. That was Keith Brooklyn, 51, that couldn't bring him down. Jackson up the gut, gonna get brought down by Grant. And now it's 3rd down and 3. They run commit, but they get back in the coverage quickly. Then we throw it over the middle, and Aiken Adele with the pick. 3 picks today. The interceptions won't stop. Nickerson throws it. That pass broken up, and then Prescott cleans up Bell with a big hit on number 80. They run the ball with McMillan, and he gets brought down by Sanders. 3rd down and 9. Nickerson under pressure, and they're going to say he was throwing the ball, so that's going to fall incomplete. And we take over, surrendering no points again. 24-10 is still the score. We get the ball to Jackson, brought down at the 30-yard line. 1st down, Jacksonville. Get the ball to Jackson again, trying to turn the corner. He fumbles it, and the Cowboys recover. Grant with the recovery, and it was DeMarcus Ware that forced it. We do challenge it, but that ball clearly comes out before any part of Jackson hits the ground. Johnson hauls that one in. And Andre Johnson been their best option today. They get the ball to McMillan. He gets shut down by Andre Thomas. The Andres are coming through. Nickerson to Andre Johnson. And the Miami Hurricane gets brought down by Thomas. They're going to run the ball with Goings. The ex-Panther crosses the goal line. Touchdown, Cowboys. And now Mathis on the return as we try to protect this 7-point lead. Some points will be very, very nice right here. Some insurance for the win. We're going to run the ball with Jackson for 5. 2nd down and 5. Now we give it to him again. Weaving through traffic, breaks the tackle. Birkin puts a hit on him. But it's a 1st down nonetheless. Jackson up the gut. And that's going to result in a decent game. So Sims surveys the field. Throws it to Larry Fitzgerald, who brings it in right at the 1st down marker. So 3rd down, 9 yards to go. Sims looking downfield for Fitzgerald, hauls in another, but this time they mark him shy. And we are going to punt this one away because we do not believe this team can drive on us, although Andre makes a ridiculous catch right there. 1st and 10. McMillan finds running room, and that's a great run for the young running back, and it gives the Cowboys a 1st down. They run the ball again. He wiggles through traffic and picks up 9. Toss play, and the defense is all over it. Awesome job by our defense to get a stop there. They're going to go for it on 4th and 3, and Prescott bats that one away. So still 5:30 on the clock, MJD gets the carry, races for the 1st down. So they might have wanted to punt that football. Instead, they go for it. They don't get it. Now MJD back-to-back 1st down runs. On 1st and 10, we give it to him again. Gonna follow his blocker, and he picks up a gain of 8. 3:52 on the clock. We snap it. Jackson up the gut. He has another 1st down, and Deion Grant is now shaken up. Our formation, buried to the left side. We run it to the right side, and that defense knew what was coming. 3rd down and 13. Play fake. Sims looking. Sims gonna hold on to it and get sacked. Didn't want to put it up in the harm's way, so we eat it, but we're still in field goal range. So Scobie comes out to attempt a 46-yarder, but the 2-minute warning hits. So we call the same play. It's going to be a 46-yard field goal, and the ball gets snapped prematurely. Scobie's not ready, and Orton gets hit in the backfield. That's not the first time that glitch has happened in this series. But nonetheless, we get another sack with Reggie Hayward. 3rd down and 13, we send a blitz, and now Barton gets in on the sack party. 4th and 19, we send another blitz. They pick it up this time. They throw it into a crowd, and it's going to fall incomplete. We will milk the clock from there. 24-17 is the final in this one. Sims, 2 touchdowns, but 3 interceptions on just 12 of 20 passing the day. 16 carries for Steven Jackson, but below 50 yards. So another defensive struggle, another just ugly game. And we're going to have to turn things around because although our next opponent no longer has the Hall of Famers, Ed Reed and Ray Lewis, there's still a very, very good, talented team over there in Baltimore. Matter of fact, they might, I don't want to say they're more talented when you lose to Ray Lewis and Ed Reed, but they're just as talented minus those guys in those spots. The Vikings lose to the Skins. The Bengals, they lose to the Titans. Bears, they fall in overtime to the G-Men. Then you got the Rams over the Falcons. Browns over the Ravens. The Jets take care of the Pats. Steelers over the Saints. The Cardinals lose to the Buccaneers. We take care of those Cowboys. The Raiders, they fall to the Chiefs. Just one win for them. The Broncos, they lose to the Texans. The Colts got demolished, and Peyton played this game 51-3. San Diego over Indianapolis. Believe it or not, absolutely ridiculous. The Packers can't buy a win. They're 0-9. The Niners, they squeaked past Seattle 9-7 on Monday Night Football. Our next game is versus those Ravens, a 92 overall defense. That offense could use some work per usual. Anyways, that's going to do it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I do hope that the rest of the day is the best today. Peace, love. Hot sauce.